Real quick before the episode starts, guys, don't forget you can get the full, uncut, unedited reactions on my Patreon. The link will be in the description. So if you want to see my reaction to the entire episode of Shadowhunters, as well as the ones before it, definitely check that out. They will also be up early, so if this is episode 2, episode 3, and everything before will already be up on my Patreon. So if you want to see my reaction to the entire episode, definitely check it out. It will be in the link in the description. But if you don't want to do that, they of course will still be on YouTube, just not the full unedited version. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. Let's get into the episode. Alright, guys, that was season 1, episode 2 of Shadowhunters. Loved this episode. Fantastic. Honestly, 5 times better than the premiere. Really, really, really enjoyed this episode. It wasn't, I thought they were going to do more of like the introduction type episode, like the first episode, where they have to like explain the plot more, but they jumped right into it in this episode. Absolutely love this. Like, I would literally say that it's 5 times better than the first episode, but because of the ranking system and I gave it a 7 last time, I'm probably still going to give this an 8 out of 10, just because I feel like this isn't even anything compared to how good the episodes get. So I'm going to save the 9 and 10 spot, of course, for when the episodes get fantastic. So maybe the next episode, the episode before, I'd probably give like a lower score, but I'm not going to change it now. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Absolutely love this episode. Thought that this was a major step up from the first episode. Love where they're going with this show, and I love how quick it jumped from an intro to an actual episode. And I just cannot say how much I love this episode. So entertaining from start to finish. Great. At the very end, we find out that Valentine is Clary's dad. Saw that coming from the first episode because he has this fascination with Jocelyn and then wants the daughter so bad. Maybe he's the dad, you know. And of course he was. So unless things change and they do another plot twist, I think that he is the dad. Kind of pissed at Magnus for not helping when Dot went to him for help. And he just kind of left and was like, come with us. And she was like, no, of course I'm not going to do that. I'm going to help because Clary needs my help. Clearly, Magnus' storyline is not over with. And he's going to come back, hopefully to help. Because now Simon was taken by the vampires who want the Mortal Cup. Which is so annoying to me. Clearly they don't have it. That's what the whole issue is with everybody. Is that nobody has the Mortal Cup. No one knows what the Mortal Cup is. So how are you going to sit here saying, oh, we're going to take him unless you give us the Mortal Cup. They don't have it. That's the whole issue, is that they don't have it. As of right now, I don't really like Simon that much as a character. I think he's kind of whiny and naggy, which I know that's his whole persona, is like the funny comedic relief. But I don't know. I don't like that he doesn't trust Clary. He doesn't go along with Clary and know what she needs to do. Like, if your mom was missing, you would do anything in your power to get her back. And I feel like for him, he's kind of just like, doesn't understand that and is kind of letting his jealousy for Jace get in the way of it, which I really like Clary and Jace together. I think they're really cute. And how they were like holding hands and stuff, and they connected when Jace told her about losing his mom and dad and how his dad was part of the circle. And oh my god, love that scene where they just held hands and walked in together. The scene where they put the sword on her head and she's just like crying when she was so scared was so, like, literally gave me goosebumps. I was not expecting her acting to be that good, but it was, you could just see how terrified she was. And that hurt my heart, seeing how scared she was for that to happen and to find out what they were about to find out. And rightfully so, considering they found out that Valentine was her dad, which is the worst possible news that she could have gotten. I love that Jace is opening up more to her and showing that he's not just a robot. And I love how he went from like saying, I don't have emotions, to like almost crying, talking about what he's lost and what his dad did. And it's, love that character development. Love to see them as a couple. I think that's the direction they're going, so I'm super excited for that. I don't think that I think her name's Izzy. I don't think I like Izzy and Simon together. I feel like that's a weird pairing. I mean, it would be kind of cute seeing like this badass woman with like this nerdy guy, but like, I don't know. He just is kind of irking me right now, but if he redeems himself, they would be probably pretty cute together. I think Alec as a character is actually really interesting. He's kind of like the Debbie Downer who's like not trusting of anybody, doesn't like anybody, thinks everything's a bad idea, and just wants things to work out. And I feel like that's super relatable in situations, because not everybody is this big hero that wants to jump into a fire to save everybody. And not that he wouldn't, but he's definitely very real about situations. And he's very upfront saying he doesn't trust her, or he doesn't know that she could be lying, or she could be a spy, and he's not afraid to say these type of things and be on the alert. And I think that that's like crucial to the team. But as of right now, he's a little bit whiny and he's so sassy. It's not that I don't like him, but I just definitely think that he has a lot of room to grow as a character. So that would be really interesting to see him grow as a character too. And you can definitely tell that him and Izzy are brother and sister. Literally, like, the female and male version of each other, and it's so cute. But I think Izzy's a little bit more, like, happy and peppy and that type of thing. I think as of right now, Jace and Clary are my favorites. I think that they're definitely the two that have had, like, the most development. I still don't know Clary's mom's boyfriend, I don't know his name, if he's on the good side or if he's playing them or what side he's playing. I don't know what his issue is or what side he's playing. So that will be interesting to see that unfold, because he's clearly hiding something. But right now, for me, I don't know what is going on. So I'm excited to see what direction they go with that. It'll be interesting to see how they take it now that they know that Valentine is her dad, or if they'll be less afraid of her meeting Valentine because he is her daughter. So maybe he's not going to harm her because it's his daughter. So I feel like it could kind of work in their advantage. So I'm excited to see where they go from here. Absolutely loving this show so far. This episode sold me. The first episode was good, but it was good. That was it. But most series premieres aren't that great. So I was super excited to get into this episode and the ones after this, because from here on out, I'm guessing it's just going to get great. Absolutely love this episode, guys. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.